All right, ladies and gentlemen, today we're going to be taking our very first look at the brand new interdimensional uniform for Craven the Hunter. So far, I'm not hearing many great things about him outside of the fact that he can chain his second skill indefinitely to make himself almost untargetable against some bosses that don't prioritize iframe ignore attacks and whatnot. Okay, let me just throw out a 2 there. His rotation is pretty straightforward. However, the damage on him seems to be severely lacking. And I'm not too sure why, because they can't use the argument of, oh, we wanted him to just be a support, because Green Goblin, bro, Green Goblin is a leader and a support. And he has amazing damage, so like, what's your excuse for Craven? Like, you know, like, excuse me? Okay, so he's gonna... That's unfortunate. I do like the fact that even though he changed directions, we're able to track him there. So right here you can see, look at this, Ultron can't even target us. Right there. And he still can't target us. Boom. Okay. So that right there is the power of Craven. That's literally his superpower. His hunter instincts allow him to just basically be invisible to his enemies. And certain bosses will still be able to detect him because they have certain abilities that will just kick in. But that's really, really dope. One downside to that is if you're invisible, you might delay some of the phases and run out of time. Because the bosses can't find him. They're like, oh, I don't need the transition. So just be careful that you don't like stall too much. But like you can see, to make up for the fact that he is invisible a lot, like for example right here, Ultron isn't moving around too much. Boom. Oh, come on. They made his damage like incredibly low. Like this is a 2023 character, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like, okay. Yikes. I'm upset. As a person who truly loves Craven, I feel shafted. Like, I am happy that he got the support passive that I wanted him to get, but I am very much so upset that it came at the price of his damage. So like, he has long-term value with the Sinister Six, but then I'm looking at this and I'm like, bruv, would I have preferred if he had no long-term value just for him to have a moment where he's just like super OP busted as a DPS, even if I know that as a tier 3 character, him being super OP busted as a DPS isn't going to last for a very long time just because tier 4s are a thing. It's like a weird situation, right? Because as we get more and more tier 4s, strong tier 3s are going to become not as strong, you know? So like, it's a very strange predicament, like, and yeah, for him to be getting a uniform right now and be this weak, like, it's sad. It's actually kind of sad. Boom. Luckily for me, the proc didn't activate there. Wow. Wow, proc's just not kicking in. I'm surprised the procs didn't pop there at all. So that's Craven's superpower for you. Yo, what is going on? It can't be ignore dodge that's an issue because I have a lot of ignore dodge. Like, Craven has ignore dodge, Goblin has ignore dodge. Bro, I'm getting ignore dodge from having Taskmaster on the team. Like, This is some bullshit, dog. Like, come on, you gotta be kidding me. This is crazy, bro. Like, this is stage 19. This is some sad, pathetic damage, bro. There's no way he can be this weak. Even as a support character, I refuse to believe it. Like, going from playing with Green Goblin or even Dr. Octavius to playing with Craven, I'm kind of getting mad. Maybe I should have started off the update with Craven, because I'm like, all right, Craven, I'm gonna have fun with Craven no matter what, is what I told myself. I'm like, people want to see Goblin and people want to see the Doc, so I'm gonna start off with those guys first, and then Craven is my guy. I'm gonna have fun with him no matter what, so I'm gonna save him for last, you know, save the best for last, the underdog of the update. And I'm just sad. I ain't gonna hold you. Like, what were these buffoons thinking, bro? Like, oh my gosh. Yikes. Okay, we just lost all of our buffs, but that's fine, because we can just get them all back here. See, the coolest, literally the coolest thing about Craven, come on, is the fact that he can turn invisible and stay invisible, but it doesn't work against every opponent. But the thing is, dog, if you're just good at hiding, you're not a hunter. You're just prey. Like, what? And holy smokes, he has like no survivability, bruh. Like, he has a heal, but like, where's the damage reduction? I know he has like 10%, but like, this is why I said for his support buff, it would have been better for them to give him damage reduction than skill damage bonus damage. And you can clearly see it. Let me see if I can hide from this attack. Nope, can't hide from it either. Oh boy. Yep. Yep. Oh boy. Yeah, he's so weak. Jesus Christ. Okay, let me see how we do against Null. Not gonna lie, I am almost in tears. Almost. If this was not a video game, I would be in tears, bro. It's just sad. They did this guy so dirty. I guess I should have known that they were gonna do him dirty by the fact that he looks like War Tiger's younger brother, or a younger version of War Tiger. Like, realistically, I guess I should have just known off that alone. Because they do that man so dirty, bro. I guess I should just be happy that he has long-term value. Because he has a buff for the Sinister 6. Kraken, you can use Shadow Shell. Shadow Shell is like a easy, if you have a tier 4 anyways. For 29 Gene, I use Shadow Shell. Ant-Man is good, but it's very easy for him to die because he has no protection on his tier 3. Or even his 4 skill, is it, that he procs with? Whichever one. 4th, 5th, whatever. I haven't been using him very much. Thankfully I didn't tier 4 him because, like, realistically, there's just not much value there. Okay, let me... You can see Craven's value. Like, a lot of it comes from just being able to hide. See, like, if it's hide and seek, he's a pro. It's just like, when it comes to the seeking though, it's like, yeah, bro. You suck at that part. Well, I guess he doesn't really like miss his attacks. It's like they just don't do that much damage. Like his damage feels like it's straight out of 2019, maybe. Yeah, 2018, 2019. Like that's where it's just kind of sad, like real sad. Okay. Like, love the uniform in terms of how it looks. The play style is cool. Love the effect on the 2 to turn invisible. It gives you a little bit of protection. Not a great amount, but a little bit. But like, they forgot to load his damage, bro. Like, I just want them to come the patch, or just make a note or something and say, yo, Craven is bugged. He's not working as intended. He's missing like 50% of his damage output. Like I need them to post something like that on the forums, bro. Because after seeing how Red Goblin hits, bro, after seeing even Dr. Octavius how he hits, coming to play with Craven is like so disappointing, bro. Like, why would they do this? Like, especially where the game is at right now, where it's like mad boring. Like, you don't have the luxury of dropping miss uniforms. You know what I'm saying? You want everything to just be hitting, hype, straight up to the anniversary, bro. Like, you drop 3 uniforms. Let me get this straight. You drop 3 uniforms to keep people satiated for 2 weeks, and one of them is this. Something that feels like it came out of like 2018. Like, it makes absolutely no sense, bro. Like, they didn't even give him iframe ignore either. Like, it's actually so dumb. Like, he's a hunter. The hiding thing, cool. I don't even think he can do this, bro. It's actually kind of crazy. Maybe I wasted the opportunity to complete this by using his it's just dumb, bro. Like, it's actually just dumb. Yikes. I don't know. 14 seconds. We'll see. I'll get off 1 rotation here and then try to do the awaken rotation, but yeah, I think he probably needs 2 awaken rotations to try and do this. Yeah, bro, this is... He could probably do it if I didn't waste the awaken skill, but like... Yeah. I don't know. I don't even care. I don't even care, bro. Like, I'm mad. All right, guys. So I'm going to end the video right here. I'm not going to lie to you guys. This is one of the most disappointing first impression videos I've had to do in a while. I don't know what these devs were thinking, but this uniform for Craven, literally the only reason I'm seeing right now to buy it is the uniform bonus for the Sinister Six. Specifically for Dr. Octavius and Green Goblin right now. Maybe Rhino, Lizard, and the others will become meta at some point, but for now, it seems like Craven is a huge letdown. They decided to take him from a dealer and a leader, I don't know when he was ever really a leader, to just straight up being a support character. If you take a look right here at the details page, this is exactly what they had in mind for him. So I don't see him getting any stronger. As it stands, this is the build I have for him. Maybe I'll play around with a baby rage on him and see how he performs. Maybe I'll give him a CTP of energy if you guys want to see that. But this damage is really, really bad for a character that's coming in 2023. The damage overall is better than some of the other characters in the game, but those are characters that's gotten uniforms over a year, 2, 3, 4 years ago. Like, I have characters in my roster that got uniforms like 3, 4 years ago that's stronger than Craven. That literally makes absolutely no sense, especially when you consider the fact that he's a support character. So when you're using him, you get to use him with 2 other support characters, 2 really good support characters at that. So he should not be this weak. Imagine if you don't have support characters to use with Craven and he's your primary DPS. Just expect to get like nowhere with them. It's just mental. I don't know what these guys were smoking when they were working on this build, because they put so much work in making him look cool, and the skills themselves are not bad overall, but no one's really going to be using him. They're just going to put him on a team to buff other characters like Green Goblin, and that's it. But I guess to them, that's enough, right? Because they make the sale.